You clicked on this video, then very quickly I got a question for you. Would you rather click on that like button or click on that subscribe button? You have to do either or, because today we are going to be reacting to some would you rather questions. And as a must, I have to choose whether or not this or that. Would I rather do one or the other? And that's just how it is. If you want to respond to some of the questions in this video, then don't forget to leave a comment down below. Now let's get right into some answers. Would you rather live in the world overrun by zombies or live in the world of My Little Pony? How are these two correlated? Live in the world overrun by zombies means that I'm gonna live in a world that's just ravaged by people who wants to eat brains. But then living in a world of My Little Pony is all friendship and ponies. There's nothing wrong, but it's not quite my type. Not gonna lie, I think just living in a world full of just My Little Pony would be way too much for me. Just too many adorableness. I don't want brutality, but comparatively, I think I would live a little bit more in a world overrun by zombies compared to one overrun by My Little Pony. You know what? I can understand though why more people would rather see My Little Ponies than zombies, because these are just flesh eaters. Would you rather meet the Pope or be the Pope? Well, you know what? Just for the sake of it being this would you rather one or the other, I would rather be the Pope than just meet the Pope. No, nothing against just meeting the Pope. Yeah, I'd love to meet the Pope and kiss his ring, but to be the Pope, that means people would want to meet me and kiss my ring. Oh, I mean, being the Pope, I don't know what that would do besides just make me holy. But I'd go with being the Pope versus meeting the Pope, because I would get more from being a Pope of my own. But more people would rather just meet the Pope. Yeah, I understand. In Pokemon, would you rather pick the Helix fossil or the Dome fossil? I think I know this one. Would I rather have a little snail, like a little slug thing that has like a shell, like it lives underwater, or would I rather have a bug with a really hard shell? Is one of these two. I know that. I've played my fair share of Pokemon. This was actually the first generation of Pokemon where you could get the Helix or the Dome fossil. Now, personally, I don't know quite the difference between the two. Besides that, one of them is like rock bug type and the other was like rock water, maybe. Just because it's hurting my dome, I'm gonna pick the Helix fossil, because that Dome fossil is making my brain hurt. Hey, surprisingly enough, a lot more people would rather have the Helix fossil over the Dome. That goes to show that my brain knows the right thing. Would you rather be in a room filled with people dying or be the only person in the big empty room? If you think about it for too long, this question has the same answer. I wouldn't want to be in a room full of others dying, especially if there's nothing for me to do to help. I would love to help in any way, shape, or form. However, compared to being in a gigantic room by myself with nobody else here, that means nobody's dying in this room, and that's a win for me. So let's go ahead and be the only person in the big empty room. That way we're not filled in a room of dying people. Why would you ever want that? The zombie horde has just broken into the farmhouse where you 6 other survivors are hiding. Would you rather run upstairs and barricade the second floor, or sequester yourselves in the cellar? Oh boy. Back to the zombie horde at hand. Would I rather deal with zombies upstairs by barricading them from coming up, or would I rather barricade ourselves underneath them to where they can't dig under and try to find us below the floors? Much as that can sound safe, I wouldn't think that's the best case scenario. Being under means that they only have one direction to go to get to you, and that is through. Going down through the floor into the cellar where me and the 6 survivors are at. However, if we go upstairs and we barricade the second floor, they're gonna have to try and climb up or dismantle the entire building, which I don't think a zombie horde would be smart enough to do that. They're zombies. They eat brains because they don't have it. So it would be the smarter decision to run upstairs and barricade the second floor, as well as we would be able to see the remaining outside area doing so. I wouldn't be stuck in the dark cellar wondering wondering whether or not I'm gonna be able to eat pizza tonight. Would you rather never be able to touch anyone again or never be able to touch anyone again? Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. Never be able to touch anyone again or never be able to talk to anyone again. These recordings would be very strange on that last one, wouldn't it? If I'm never able to touch anyone again, that doesn't mean I won't be able to see anyone. I just won't be able to, interact with them directly. No high fives, no fist bumps, no booty shaking. But no, I wouldn't be able to be close up and personal. Like I probably wouldn't even be able to give my mom a hug or anything like that. Never being able to talk to anyone again, these videos won't even have my voice in it. And then nobody would be able to hear me at all. These videos wouldn't be able to exist. I mean, they would exist, just I'd be a silent act the entire time. So compared to these two, I would rather never be able to touch anyone again because I still like talking too dang much. So let's go ahead and don't touch anybody ever. Never again will I ever touch a single soul. Whoa, those questions were very difficult. They had some easy answers, but they were just too everywhere. Had some interesting responses to those questions and a few questions from the last video, such as, would you rather get paid to read every book or get paid to watch every show? And Adam said, yes, more people for TV. I love to watch TV all day. Well, that's good to hear, Adam. If you like watching these videos, you better be leaving a like on them or even dropping a comment on any of the other questions from this previous video.
Stop showering or stop brushing your teeth. Okay, so would I rather be dirty on the outside or would I rather be dirty on the inside? Mainly the inside of my mouth.
Swag Boy says, I'd choose stop brushing teeth because I can use Apple or a mouthwash to clean my teeth. That's a big brain move. You'll miss out on some brushing techniques, but you will kind of get a lot of the mess cleared up with some mouthwash and an Apple. Fly High Gaming thinks I would stop showering because if you stop brushing your teeth, you get cavities. And also, you can taste your own breath. Never really thought of it like that. Tasting my own breath? And I don't have any cavities that I've seen. None immediately. Cavities aren't the worst thing in the world, but they definitely are something you want to be aware of. And another thing you want to be aware of is that subscribe button and whether or not you've clicked on it, because you want to be here for when the next video shows up on my channel. Like the one in the corner of this video. Yeah, videos show up in videos now, and you can click on this one to start watching it immediately. Be the first to click on this one right now. Or be the first to watch this video end, because it's ending like